Hello to those of you who are watching. My name is JK Tiger, and today I'll be playing Home, a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers. The last time I played a pixelated horror game was Too Dark, which I neglected. I haven't been playing much of that, and then before that was Uncanny Valley, so I haven't got a huge arsenal of pixelated horror games under my belt. But that will soon change, because today I'm playing Home. I don't know anything about this apart from it's a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers, and that's about it. And I'm also kind of congested still. I'm trying to unblock the blockage, but it's proving to be quite the nuisance. So anyway, we're going to continue, or play. Your game will be saved automatically at certain points. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half and complete Home in a single sitting. What? An hour and a half? Is that it? Turn up the sounds, turn off the lights. I can do one of those. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Too dark? Ooh. Is that me opening my eyes? Wow, this is a really pixelated horror game. There was something by my feet. A flashlight? Oh. This is me. Oh, I can use the D-pad to move. Are you sleeping on a pile of blankets on the floor, sir? That can't be comfortable. Oh, that house. Where was I? Oh, so it kind of has the Resident Evil door mechanic thing. Whoa, what is this? There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Is he dead? He's covered in orange, which he's either being tangoed or is a kitty, or he's oh god, Jesus, that was loud. I got scared by a cat, which I knew was there, and it still scared the crap out of me. Okay, fine, that's cool. I love the way he walks. There's another door. I should really go downstairs, shouldn't I? Oh, there's a big gash on the friggin' wallpaper thing. The desk had a computer and some papers on it, and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? I'm going to say yes, because we don't care about privacy. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Are you suffering from what is this? Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh, he's American, okay. Oh man, I had to get out of there. Okay, so I don't know what kind of accent I'm doing, but I kind of like the British accent. I just realized that pants, you know. Oh, he could be British. You know, he's talking about the inner pants. You know, the pants on the inside of the pants. You know, the boxers. Oh, that's weird. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. Is my name Ross? I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs. Try to find a way out. Try to find a way out, indeed. Bookshelf. The shelf was full of books and local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. I don't like the American accent. I'm going back to the British one. The British accent, because it's what I'm familiar with. How big is this house? Really? Whoa, what's this? A thin grey mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? Yes, you did, because we love animals, okay? But that's food for the cat. God damn it. God, there's so much to this place. Oh, this looks familiar. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use, and were Josh. Do you see an apostrophe there? No. And were caked in damp-smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? Why weren't they in a shed? That's a good point, sir. Why weren't they? And a picture of a couple. It looked like it'd been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? I think I did, because I'm touching everything at this point. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a far away click somewhere. I thought I said far away. But you can't put the painting back where it was. I know we're touching shit that doesn't belong to us, but you could at least be somewhat respectful. Or not, whatever, it's fine, it's cool. Who cares? Who cares? I don't. Who cares? Who cares? God, oh. Who cares? 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 Who cares What was with the noise? Why was with the noise? An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. Stale booze. Gross. A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? If there's no reason for you to take it, then no. I figured this was no help to me, so I left it behind. I don't want to hoard stuff, you know, there's no point. Oh, yeah, I've already read this. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, did that say the people might have been dead for a long time? How do you know they're dead? How do you know that they're not actually here? This could be like a Resident Evil scenario where you're wandering into someone's house. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. Oh, you dirty rascal. Oh, the front door was locked by a pile of furniture. Blocked by a pile of furniture. What is wrong with my brain today? I knew I had to find another way out. Okay. Brilliant. Can't you just move the furniture? You look like a strong boy. The bathroom was incredibly clean. Every surface had been thoroughly wiped, and nothing seemed out of place. Maybe it's because there's been a massacre here, and they had to get rid of the evidence. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. I don't know where I got looked to be from. Looked like treetops. Interesting. Me got some bed. Oh, god damn it! I was just going to say I got a bad feeling about this. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guess it led to the kitchen. By the smell of what? Be more descriptive. The switch in the wall appeared to have unlocked the door. Aha! A good thing I pressed it then, otherwise it would have saved me a journey back up the stairs. Oh, the box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it right? Yes? I heaved the box forward and it finally gave. Excellent. There was a ladder going underground where the box was. Fuck, what is wrong with me? There's a full stop there. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? I did. Oh, this is kind of cool. I like this. My leg hurt like hell as I climbed down the ladder. The tunnel below was even darker, and the smell wasn't getting any better. But I had to get out of there and find my way home. Ah, he said it. He said home. That's the name of the game. Home is the name of the game. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Oh, what is this? Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Oh, interesting. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in the town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. Should I go back up then? Is that a hint for me to go back up? Should I go back up? Oh boy, I can't. I may have messed this up. Oh, that's why there was a message to say play this game in multiple hits. I get it. Okay, a work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it. Did I? No, you didn't. I didn't even want to touch the thing. Better I left it right where it was. Okay. We're going deeper underground. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? Hell. This place is hell. Oh my god, there's so much to this. God. Definitely gonna have to play this again. The desk looked old and was caked with grime, and on it was a stack of old, faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. HEAIVEYHELRAPHO LRO? I have no idea. None of it made any sense to me. Maybe we should have looked around more. I'm guessing. Oh. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. Who put them there? Here, there, everywhere. Wonderful. This place looks great. This place looks great. Some kind of homemade rack, slung together with poorly cut wooden rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that. Did they? Did they? So many questions. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were watered slick, but I could still see the warnings. Oh. Oh, what is this? Are we going deeper underground? It looked like a cage? It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. It looked like blood. Blood! Sorry, I need to just... Sorry about that. Right, here we go. Carrying on. Ew, what is this? Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remember throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? Oh, somebody's been There wasn't anyone there. Was I hearing things? I mean, unlikely, man. I mean, edging ever so closely to what it might be. What the fuck? Are they bats? I think they might be bats. Or birds. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. I don't remember if I jumped down there or found another way. It looked to be a long way. Did I jump down? With your broken leg? No. Maybe there was some other way to get down without risking any more injury to my leg. Oh, I can walk straight past. Okay, it's fine. Ooh, what's this? There was a rope hanging. Hey, there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes, I did. Maybe the rope would make the broken ladder easier to descend. Pardon? I didn't quite catch that gibberish. What are we playing, Sims or something? Ah, there's a skeleton. There's a skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton that shivers down my spine. There must have been a use for it. Oh, are they bats or what? The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes, I did! I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. Oh man, I think the more you descend, the worse it's gonna get. It's going to hum, really smell, stink up a storm. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted before, together. Where did I get before from? A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out danger due to cave-in. Oh man, maybe you should take that advice. But we're gonna carry on, obviously. Pardon me. Alright then. We're just gonna carry on. Oh, that's a fancy door. My hands tingled from the burn of sliding down that rope. It was lucky I found that. Who knows what would have happened if I had jumped down. Still, it was all I could do to not have rushed out of that awful place. That rack, those terrible tools. What the hell was going on back there? The metal door groaned as I leaned into it, causing my heart to skip a beat at the sound. As I peered ahead into the dark of the next room, I worried that I should have taken that gun I saw. But me? With a gun? Hell yes, me with a gun. I should have taken it. Oh shit. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Why is there another arrow? There's an arrow pointing. I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? It was blood. Lots of blood. What is this? A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? No. I was relieved to leave the filthy knife right where I found it. Fingerprints, man, fingerprints. Ah, God, the exit's right there. I could... So many possibilities. There was a ladder back there as well. I don't know. Oh, God, I need to play this game multiple times. God damn it! It's just noises. I ain't seen nothing yet. It's just loud noises. The door's locked. There was a musty smell from inside. What about this room? What is this? I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Neither do I, man. So I can't help you with that. It wasn't... I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? Yes! Because we love touching things without any knowledge of what they are. Keep on going, baby. You know what time it is. Valves! More valves! I wasn't sure what those valves were, blah blah blah, but we're gonna turn them anyways, man. You know the drill. Holy shit. More valves? Oh my god, I love the valves. Hell yeah. This is awesome. More valves? Yes! Okay, so that's good, I guess. I may have just doomed myself, or I may have saved myself from some work for later. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if I just had to go upstairs and then come back down? Exit, sure. Let us leave. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Did I literally just... Did I not just... What was with the valves? Really? Oh, is there more upstairs? There might be more upstairs. More valves? Oh. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Hell yeah, you did. What, free movies? Are you kidding? What? Psst. Blockbusters isn't around anymore, man. Just take it. I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with that tape, or with the tape, but I looked at it anyways. I took it anyways. I mean, what is wrong with my brain? I don't know. Should I do some shit? I don't know. What do I... So, do I need to turn the valves again? I don't get it. Don't know what I need to do. So... That was locked. Did I open that one? I'm gonna open this one again. I know the one before that was locked. Regulator... Through the dust, I could see handprints from previous use, probably from whoever worked in those sewers. Okay. Don't get it. Look like I turned the wheel off, the water flow in this valve. Okay, that's good. That's one. I should have done it all, right? I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did it turn? Yes. Well, it freaking should have, my boy. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did it turn? Yes. Ha. So I'm guessing... Okay. Wait. Looked like I turned off the... So I did turn this one off. Okay, that's fine. Was there any more? I can't recall if there was. I don't think there was. I think that was it. What is this? 2? Any more valves? I thought I could turn that... Aha. Did I maybe miss this one? Wait, I'm confused. Where have I been? I've been... Wait, what? Yes, turn that off. Okay, that's good. Alright, so yeah, I've already been here. Okay, wasting time. Wasting time! Damn you! Okay, that should have done the trick, right? I should be able to go down. We're going deeper and... Oh, exit. There we go. How is it not... What the heck? So... I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, let me have a look again. Oh, you have to do it multiple times. Ah, I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. So I need to... Okay, alright, cool. Cool. Okay, I was an idiot. I'm sorry. I've been back here like a couple times like, wait, I did this already. Oh, I see it turning now. Okay. Alright. 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 I'm a silly goose. Alright. Alright. I'm a silly goose. I get it. I get it. I done messed up. Right, I wasted my own time. I'm a silly, silly guy. There we go. We're going deeper underground. It looked like the water drained out of the grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Did I take it? Fuck yeah, you did. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd-shaped, I had no idea what it might open. Maybe the door that's upstairs and still locked. But we'll get back to that later. What is this? The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? Eons. I don't know. The door's locked. I could see a faint light within. Oh. There's light within these walls, doors, and whatnot. Pardon me. That's a camera. That looks like a camera. It could be a camera. I'm guessing. I found another dead body, a sewer worker. He was a mess, but he looked like he'd been stabbed. I could see a key ring that had fallen out of his pocket. Did I take it? Yes. I worked up the nerve to snatch the key ring away and put it in my own pocket. Oh, you've just robbed a dead man. How do you feel, knowing that that's forever on your conscience? There was a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit, but I wondered what did that key I found on the sewer worker do, and what was on the videotape I found. Okay, shall we go back? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back! I have to go back! I have to go back! I'm gonna go back, up the ladder, and I'm gonna open that thing. You know, the locked door. And I'm gonna see what the heck is behind it. It has to be the locked door, right? I can't think of anything else it would that'd be there. And now that guy was stabbed by that rusty knife, right? It makes sense. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Silly me. God, there's so much to this place. So much. This door. I tried a bunch of keys on the keyring I had found on the sewer worker, and one of them seemed to fit. Ooh. What is this? A collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. Man, whoever's wait, did that say help? Killer. The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murderers. According to some of the... We got a vigilante. Sorry. According to some of the clippings, bodies had been found in ravines in the forest, and in one case, dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles, had also been pasted up back in those tunnels. Ah, wait, what is this? A faded receipt was half trampled on the floor. It was from the local train station and was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what use it could be, but did I keep the receipts? Fuck, what is wrong with my brain? Yes, I did! I neatly folded the soiled receipt and slipped it into my front pocket. Excellent. You hoard all of this shit. You take it all. I don't want to be here. Where do I want to... Is it this way? Or was it back? I get the feeling it might have been back. Yep, not this way. Okay, I knew that. Jesus Christ! It's just been nothing but noises. Just been nothing but noises. And they've all got me. Every single one of them. Bravo, game. You made me soiled my pants. Oh my god. What was through here? It worked? Oh, hello. Wait, what? Was I did, okay. The shelf full of security tapes was strictly organized through covered in dust. Looked like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. Aha! There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on the VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? You bet your sweet ass I did. Oh no, the video showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked, and the tape fuzzy and stretched like somebody had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been 2 men. There's no longer 2 men, right? I had to turn it down a little bit because that was hella loud. Okay, right. Can we leave? Did I... Was it this? Wait, where am I? Am I going the right way? Aha, this is where I was going. Let's leave this place! The ascent was slow, my leg ached, but I felt a desperate need to escape. The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those newspaper clippings away in that locked room? As I reached the top of the ladder, part of me hoped I would never know. I pushed aside my thoughts as I struggled with the latch above me, and as I swung open the cover to make my escape, I caught the scent of fresh pine trees. Oh. Whoa. I see eyes over there. Oh, I see eyes there. Oh, that noise sucked. Oh no, that noise is horrible. I'm more scared to be outside than inside. What the heck? Okay, why are there eyes everywhere? No. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. Only to find myself surrounded. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. And now there's eyes on the inside. Like where I was. Well, that's not good. I could die. Oh, there's a building. What is this building? What? Okay. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. Quiet as a tomb? That's a weird way to describe something. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting? I've never used that word before. The decrepit structure. Oh, that's why he's swaying back and forth, because his legs are hurting. His leg is injured. He's injured. He's an injured boy. Okay, what's around here? This is so interesting. This is so interesting. I thought the game was going to end there and then. I didn't realise it was going to continue. This place is long abandoned. An old ticket booth that had looked fairly ruined. Inside the ticket window were sheets of paper and... Wait. What were these? Train receipts? I thought the receipt I had picked up might match these, but of course not. The station had been closed for years. The ticket must have been for the newer station that opened up on the other side of town, after this one was abandoned. However, I noticed a series of fresher-looking paper covered in tiny notes, scribbles and diagrams. Sorry, my bad. I don't know what's going on my brain today. I'm really struggling with reading. I don't know why. I don't know why. Not enough caffeine, I suspect. Not enough caffeine in my veins. Not enough coffee. Not enough tea. Give me all those crumpets to go with them. I don't know why I'm being so weird. An old map encased with glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. So sorry. What was he doing? Coming back here? What was he doing indeed? Skipping a ride into town or out of town, hoping to escape the darkness and the eyes in the distance, peeking in. In the torn opening of that ruined train were heaps of dirt and stale water. At the bottom I thought I saw a scrap of cloth. As I looked closer I could see that it was definitely some kind of nylon, maybe a windbreaker or some other outdoor clothing. There was too much of a mess on the ground to see any kind of footprints, but someone, or something, had definitely trod a regular path. Oh, why would you say something? That makes this infinitely more worse. Infinitely worse. I can't talk today. Oh, God. I got a bad feeling about this, guys. I got a bad feeling. have a hankering for killing some people right now. Was that what? Was that what? I didn't say that. What? I'm not the serial killer here, or am I? That's what I've been thinking this entire time, though, to be fair. I've been thinking maybe... I have no recollection of what's going on. My leg hurts. Maybe I was injured in the process of killing some folk, you know? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm... Oh, what was that? Oh, that's a light. Okay. Not this way. I'll go this way. No, apparently I'll go back. Okay, never mind. I'll go this way. That's a terrible noise. Where did I come from? Where did I go? Where do I come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Sorry. Oh, did I come from this way? What is this? This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned the river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, go back. Oh, God, that is creepy, man. Oh, there's another one. What is this? No? Okay. Eeny, meeny? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catcher, tiger. We're going this way. Damn it. I should have just gone this way anyway and just be done with it. That's blocked. Anything? Oh, okay. Alright, well, it didn't make a difference either way. Through the fence, I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Okay. Maybe you can. This one? Does it make a difference? Oh God! There were some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Of course I did. I didn't come this way for nothing. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was a page after worn page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Oh shit. These were the half Rachel. Oh, Rachel! Her name was last on the list and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. There were some noises that I didn't really agree with. Ah, there's more gaps. A few embers still burned within the fire pit. Who was camping here? Was it? Wait, what? Who else was out there in those woods? You mean out here in those woods? One of the two folding camping chairs was knocked over and there was beer spilled everywhere. Where did the campers run off to in such a hurry? Away from this horrible place, more like. There was a cheap two-person dome tent, though the screen on the front I could see 2 sleeping bags, backpacks, and a small cooler. For all that beer. For all that beer. Okay. No, I want to go this way. Do I know where I want to go? There's 3. I want to go this way. Wait, did I come from this way? I'm pretty sure I did. No, I did. I came from this way. Ah, so confusing. Okay, let's go through this one. So many surprises. I could. Oh, freaking. Damn it. I don't know what I'm doing. Did I go this way before? I don't know if I. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, we'll go this way. And then we'll go through door number 3. Excellent. Excellent. What the fuck is that? That's a... Oh, no, 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 no. Don't something. In green. No, no, no. I can't go this way. Okay. Let's go inside. Oh. Oh, I hate that I can only hear my footsteps and it's that quiet. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. Oh, I hate this so much. A musty wooden plank propped up the stool. It didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Yeah, I did. I want a plank. I wasn't sure why, but I took the plank. Oh, God, I hate this so much. I fucking hate this so much. I'm just anticipating something to happen, and nothing is happening. Okay, we'll go through this way. Did I come through this way? Oh, wait. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. Yay, the exit! I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Let's get out of here, boy. Let's leave. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean. And where were the other campers who had abandoned their site? Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? I hear something! Oh God, I hate this so much. Oh God, I hate this so much. Oh God, the sounds are horrible. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist? What's a machinist? For all those years. Do you mean mechanic? I don't know. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better off then, or better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Don't look back. Whatever you do, don't look back. Oh, that's the city! Yay, we love the city. We love the... Not another victim. I took it from his uniform that he was a security guard there. Just doing his job. His head... wait, he's talking in past tense. So maybe he's not narrating the story now, but he's narrating it in the future? I don't know. His head had been severely beaten, and his face was covered in blood. Or with blood. What is this? Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. It was mine. Oh no. I bought it on a trip out west with Rachel. I barely went a day without wearing it. It didn't look like it worked anymore, and it was heavy. Did I take back my watch? Hell yeah, it's yours. You paid for it, you silly goose. Or did she buy it? I can't remember what I just read. Even though it no longer ran, I clasped the watch around my wrist. Hell yeah, man, it's yours. Wait, is that yours thing? Did I bury my watch here? I must have. Who else would have done it? But why? Did you beat that man with your own watch? Seems like a silly thing to do, you silly goose. Yeah, silly goose. Wait, where did I come from? Oh, wait. No, I want to go through... Oh, God! Not gonna lie, scared the crap out of me. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. I bet you this guy killed everyone. The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger closed for repairs." What is with my brain? There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to the other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected on the corners, and the box was receiving power. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. Ew. Interesting. This door's locked also. I knew that. Oh boy. What is that sign now? Is that a sign? Alright, it's up the stairs we go. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. What did it say? Dear boy, what did it say? The board contained yellow clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Was he on the front line, buddy? Oh, crap. Our old break table, the layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Why did it sting? Why did it hurt you, dear boy? Again, really sorry about my throat, but I've had this cold for a while now. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Hell yeah, you did. You want to restore power to this place. What is this? The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. Oh, that's not creepy. Oh yeah, push the thing. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yes, you did. So that one worked, but the other one didn't? Why? It was shut tight. There was a rusty-looking card slot on the side, so I need to find a card to punch myself in. Punch myself in the face. In the face! Did I try it again? Yes. Ah! Did I not learn from the sewer incident, Josh? No, apparently I didn't. Let's go up the stairs again. No jump scares, please. Oh, this door's locked. The door had been hastily boarded up. Post haste. Alright then. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Norman was a cool guy, you know. He was one of those guys, you know. It wasn't a work shift unless Norman was freaking there, you know. Norman's the guy! A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Yes, you did. Oh, you could just ping off all the freaking nails on that boarded up door. As I took the hammer, I noticed it was as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. No shit, Sherlock. No shit. We'll check this place out first. Oh, what is this? The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes, you did. I slipped the key card into my pocket. Good man. Did I push the switch? Yes, I did. Did I push it again? I might have. No? Hey, 3 times the charm. This one's going to work immediately, right? Oh, okay. And again? Hey. Good for me! Okay, right. I'm gonna take the nails off that door. And I'm gonna get downstairs and I'm gonna do the key card punching in the thing and do the thing, you know? Well, that didn't sound good. Somebody there? No? Okay, fine. I struck with the hammer. The old wooden boards came apart easily. After I had removed the planks, I felt the hammer I left the hammer on the floor. Why would you do that? You're a silly boy, my man. You're a silly boy. This was my locker. There in the factory. It stank of booze. Oh no. Am I right with my theory? Is he the killer in this? Is he the bad guy? There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. Apparently you didn't. There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wonder if that man in the house had something to do with this. I think you might be the man in the house, sir. He sure had a lot of alcohol in his place. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh, man. Was the key... Wait, is this the key card? Where was the key card? I know it's around here somewhere. Nope, this ain't it. It's downstairs. Faux show. I think. I think so. I'm really liking this game so far. This game is awesome. Key card? No? Where is it? Where is it? Where? Tell me where it might be, you swine. Aha, this is it. The key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the key card? Yes, you did. I slid the key card through the old reader and turned the handle. Oh, that was a nice sound. I like that. That was a satisfying sound. Oh. Okay, what is this? There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I could see another option. Did I jump? Go for it. Oh god, oh man, my leg hurt like hell. Is he even slower now? Oh, he might be even slower now. Oh crap. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yes. Most of the letters was violently scratched out with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I can make out was need to. Just don't drinking need Norman. Who was Norman writing to? Is Norman the serial killer? I thought Norman was a cool guy. I stepped out of the old factory, glad to be rid of its smell, of its memories. I couldn't stop thinking about that room with the bottles in it. Was that guard I found outside really drinking up there? What about Norman? And who had rooted through all those lockers? I couldn't tell where I was as I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to a road, to get my bearings. My god, maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff to the factory, if I remembered correctly. He has a store? Holy crap, that's cool. Don't. I feel like I'm being followed. I don't like this one bit. Wait, can I go back? Can't go this way. God, I hate being congested. It sucks. Okay. Hey, Norman! Whoa. Okay. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Thunderbolt of lightning, very, very frightening. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for the faint sound of a television. Hey, Norman! Norman! Why are you drinking so much? What's the matter with you? The entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. Looks like I couldn't just pop it open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. Oh, well, that's good. That's a real good. Oh, I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this so bad. Oh, why is there blood there? I hear the old television. There's the hotel. No, Norman, no! Oh no, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my co-worker and all of his co-worker? What am I talking? Co-worker and one of the few friends I had in this town lay dead beside the armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been killed trying to get up. His eyes were still wide with shock. Norman, you deserve better than this. Did I close his eyes? Yes. Out of respect, obviously. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace, or if I just couldn't stand to think any more about what was going on. Quickly, I closed Norman's eyes. Holy crap, why is Norman dead? What the hell happened to Norman? Norman! I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups still there in the wood. What's in the trash? The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? Yes, you did. Oh, it didn't smell mess. I don't know. I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. Yay! Along with leftover bits of banana peel and whatever else you'd traditionally find in a trash can in a game, you know. It's normally banana peel and like, I don't know, chocolate wrappers and stuff. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. Okay. It's my favorite show. What are you talking about? It's better than SpongeBob. Do I go down the stairs? Did I come up the stairs? I can't remember. I came up the stairs. That's what I did. Despite the shock of already finding Norman in that state, seeing this turned my stomach just as much. It was one of Rachel's old fall coats. Whoa. What was it doing there? Was she okay? Why? Oh, no. I think I have a theory. There was a well-maintained gun cabinet here in Norman's room. I didn't know much about guns, but it looked like he kept a few hunting rifles. Holy shit. I have an idea. I don't want to say anything in case I'm wrong, but I have an idea about what's going on around here, and I don't like it. I don't much like it, you know. What is this? I used the hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in halfway, so I threw it away. Crap. Oh, it opened still. Nice. The general store was small, but it was clean. I had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. What does she need exactly? If you know what I mean. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. Oh, I got excited. I was like, fat stack of cash? No? Okay, fine. Bowling! The icebox seemed to be... Sorry, unplugged. It must have been for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. Wonderful. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. I bet it did. Oh god, are we going to find Rachel's body dead? What else would I be forced to endure before the end? Seeing Norman up there, dead, it turned my stomach just to think of it, but I couldn't put it out of my mind. How was he involved in all of this? This was getting worse and worse. I was starting to feel incredibly vulnerable. As I stepped out into the rain, I realized how close I was to home. He said it again. I hoped I would soon find my answers. I bet you will. Oh, I bet you will. Anything up ahead? Old TV. There's so many freaking things. Neighborhood. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. This gate was locked tight. This wasn't my house. I bet it's going to be wide open and covered with blood. Oh, here we go. This might be it. This might be it. No? Okay. What? The gate was locked tight. This wasn't my house. Okay. What is this? My neighborhood's local post box. A letter was sticking out as if someone hadn't pushed it all the way in. I knew it wasn't right, but did I look at the letter? You know, in spite of everything you've seen this evening, I think reading a letter might not be the worst thing you've done, you know? There was no return address, but the envelope was addressed to Norman. Carefully, I tore it open and looked at the letter inside. Well, he's not going to need it. Stay away. Oh no. She's mine. That was it. No signature, no other information. Oh my god, my theory might actually be correct. Oh my god, I think I know what happened to Norman and who's responsible. I had the wrong gate, this was locked. I think I might... Rachel's coat is there. I think Norman and Rachel were like, you know, canoodling... Oh god, there's blood. Canoodling, you know, behind my back, and I might have killed everyone. And I drank myself into a coma-like state, and I have amnesia from that. I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. Oh, foreboding, huh? I was expectant, but also afraid. You know what you did, boy. You know what you did. There's so much blood. Oh my god. He killed Rachel. I held my breath as I approached our back door. I was terrified to step inside. Oh, you know what's coming, man. You know what's coming. The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flicked the light switch by the door. The power was off. Of course it was off. Was that blood? That was a note. I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday? Or sometime before? Oh man. He drank so much to forget everything that happened. I bet you this is the predicament. The door to the basement, it was locked. Where had I put the damned key? Oh, she's in the basement. Oh god, she's in the basement! How could you? The front door was locked from inside. I couldn't go out, though I needed to see if Rachel was here. Oh man. God. The door was stuck shut. There was an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. Are you describing your own house to me? That's weird. Oh, God. Oh, God! Our television. I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty You lost your job? I felt pretty guilty about it afterwards, but by then it was too late. It was indeed too late. Oh my god. Oh my god. Upstairs we go. Hope you find the key somewhere, Norman. Oh shit. Our hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered around the floor. I saw blood on the outside there. Oh boy, our sink, which needed to be replaced, one of the taps was always stuck, but I hadn't got around to fixing it yet. So much regret. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old clawed-footed bathtubs. Oh, yeah. Too bad you can't use it anymore because you killed everyone. Oh, God. Ah! There's blood on the thing. There's blood on the floor. Oh, what is this? My laptop had been left on and only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key in the top drawer of my desk. Did I take it? Yes, you did. Oh my god, I pocketed the key. This is where you find the body of your wife because you killed her, you monster! You did it! Oh my god, I'm not looking forward to this. He did it. He done did it. He done did it badly. He did it. Oh god, I unlocked the basement door. I'm dreading this moment. Bags. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key here. Did I take the key? Yes, you did. I took the small key and I tried to remember what it unlocked. There were old clothes, tools, and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. Okay, oh, what is this? I had put up this divider wall last summer so we could create a separate room in the basement. I hadn't finished it yet, so the door was stuck and the drywall was probably installed. I might have been able to break through if I found something heavy enough. We had too much junk. Nothing in here. Plaster and a trowel here too. Plaster and trowel? There were old Christmas decorations in the box. Okay, so I need to find something heavy to break down the wall, right? Okay. I can do that. Did I go outside? I didn't mean to do that. Right, I need to find something big enough and heavy enough to... Oh, it can... Oh, I see. You can lift up and down. I'm just discovering what I can do right now. The front door was locked from inside. I couldn't go out, though I needed to see if Rachel was here. I think you know Rachel's here, my man. I think you know she's here. This ain't good. I had a key. The grimy key I'd found in the basement unlocked the door. It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? Or did somebody... There was an old crowbar on the floor. Did I need to take the crowbar? Yes, you did. I lifted the heavy crowbar. I appreciated its weight. You appreciated its weight? Wow, that's interesting. That is kind of weird, though, isn't it? How you pick up something heavy and you, like... You literally almost appreciate it. It's weird. Like, you like the feel. It's a satisfying weight when you pick up, like, a crowbar or a hammer or something. I get that. That's an interesting description. That's very cool. I like that. Oh, but I don't like this. Oh, no. I have to break open the door now. Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? Yes, you did. With a heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? Oh, God. Don't look? Is that don't look? Oh, God. What is on the wall? I can't even make the... Oh, God, there's blood. Don't look. He keeps saying, don't look, and I'm just gonna do it. What is this? A filthy-looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was all awful and made my eyes water. Oh, God. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I had to. I had come this far. After all this searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? What if you say no? Did I? Did I find my Rachel? I don't know. What if I say no? The rags were wet, matted, covered in dirt and grime, but inside that tattered mess was no sign of my beloved Rachel, my beloved wife. Rachel wasn't there. I looked around in confusion, trying to figure out what to do next. If she wasn't there, where was she? What had I been searching for this entire time? I remembered the look on Rachel's face when I came home, didn't I? Then the awful realization hit me right in the gut. I had been looking at this the wrong way, hadn't I? This is what you've been trying to tell me all along, isn't it? I couldn't find Rachel there, and I won't find her anywhere else because she was never there at all, was she? I stumbled back upstairs. The pain in my leg was just a dull ache now, and sat down in my bedroom. My mind was spinning, and the ache I felt before was near crippling. Finally, I could no longer fight the exhaustion, and as I tried to grab hold of something that would make sense of all this, I must have drifted off. Did I press the right button? And it starts again, right? Does it start again? I guess these books were all actually mine then. We're back in the house. Are we back in? What is going on? Did I don't know. I couldn't go back down, not until I'd gone over everything. I need to make sure I was perfectly clear. Did I make the right decision? Okay. Let's go back up. I'm very intrigued. I'm very, very intrigued. What does this mean? I know there's going to be multiple endings of this. In the shards of that broken mirror, I could see my face, gaunt now, hollow and sickly, and immensely troubled. What other illusions had I dreamed up? What other truths were there waiting to be exposed? I don't know, man. In the dirty, faded glass, I looked like nothing more than a faint shadow. I used to tell myself that Rachel was the one who wanted to keep the tub. Interesting. What's through here? It was the keycard I found in the factory, the one that allowed me to slip through that door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's. But if that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? Yes. It must have been him. He must have been using the old locker room. I don't understand. The laptop had finally run out of power. Okay. Interesting. See, I clicked no because I saw this coming. I saw that he was... I predicted that Rachel and Norman had a thing and that he killed Norman and Rachel out of rage. But now that I've selected no, this has kind of changed the story completely. This is very interesting. I don't know what to make of this now. I don't know what to do now. This is weird. It was the letter I had taken from the postbox. It had gotten a bit wet in the rain. Somebody had obviously had it out for Norman, but who? Oh no. Norman. If I was wrong about Rachel, then what about him? Did I kill him? Again, what if I say no? I must have, but why? Did we fight? Or was I tricked into thinking he was sneaking around with, well, with Rachel? Damn it, what was happening to me? Ah, this is so interesting. I had that old TV for so long, I don't even know if it could ever be replaced. I think you find it can, man. I think you can find that TV can easily be replaced. Although, if you want to play old consoles, that's probably a TV you want to keep for a while, you know? That whole nostalgia thing, playing the Sega Mega Drive and whatever else. Is that a safe? My old office safe sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and other important documents in it. It used a digital passcode lock, but I didn't have the code. Maybe I had left it somewhere. Maybe. 8 names, written alongside those odd marks in different colours, were printed in that notebook. Heather, Olivia, Ashley and Cheryl. Iris, Daphne, Holly and Rose. I record the names I saw scratched on that old desk deep within those musty tunnels. Was the man in that house really up to something? Yeah, those names. I may have another theory bubbling in that brain of mine. It seemed like I had seen all there was. Maybe I thought I was ready to go back into the basement. Maybe there wouldn't be anything for me to find, but I had to take at least a look. What does this mean? What happens now? Everything smelled musty and old down there. I can't go... Wait, what? I can't go in? Okay. Interesting. That was it. With Rachel gone, I couldn't stand to be in that house another moment longer. Did I leave and say goodbye to that nightmare forever? Yes. Since I had arrived in town, things had been difficult. Working in the plant, though, had been good for me. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. The past? When the factory closed, everything changed. I guessed that was when I had started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. Drinking was probably just a way to deal with that. It was almost as if I was trying to beat my brain at its own game. Things stopped making sense some time after that, and my memories of what happened here are still in flux. I suppose that was when Rachel came along. This night had been the worst of my entire life. Would it even be possible to bounce back from everything that had happened? Everything I'd seen? You know, in a way, I almost wish I hadn't even woken up tonight. It would have spared me a lot of pain. For starters, the man I had found in that old place. Who had killed him, and why was I even there? After making it out of those tunnels, I thought those sewers might feel safer. I was wrong. The security tape I had watched shown someone being attacked by what looked like 2 people. But who was it that was... Oh my god! That forest, though, was no escape either. That notebook especially left me troubled. I remember seeing a similar list on that desk back in the tunnels. Who were the girls mentioned there? I suspected that was more to those woods than I knew, though I had no intention of going back. It was clear, at least, that Norman had been going back to the old plant. Had he been the one to seal up that room? Was he drinking up there alone? I thought perhaps he had something to do with that dead guard. But now you've got me all mixed up. I'm not even sure what makes sense anymore. I had to catch my breath, to take it all in. At each point until the factory, things had only gotten worse. But then going to Norman's store, that's where the confusion and doubt started to set in. That's when my perspective on all this really started to change. But Norman, it was clearly I who had ended your life. Whether you were a miserable bastard and deserved it, or whether you were innocent, well, that will be for someone else to decide. Maybe you knew the truth and that I only now understand. Maybe that's why I came to you. But as painful as all of that was, oh no, I couldn't bear to think about it again. After all I had seen and done, finally coming home was supposed to be the end to this entire ordeal. I had no idea, though, that it was only the beginning. When I had first stepped through the kitchen door, the silence had been unnerving. To think that I went through all of that completely unaware of what I would discover. Had I killed Norman? Thinking that he and... well, that there was something going on. Everything that I held dear and true was now spinning around me. I had nothing to ground me, nothing to give me purpose, or even the faintest hope of reason. Sorry. Without Rachel, without what I thought was Rachel, I was lost forever. As the door swung open, I could smell damp grass and the closeness of the air. After everything, it felt like I had more questions than answers. You'd made me see the truth. I'll give you that. But now I was completely lost. You took away the only thing that had kept me going. I was sure word would get out, and soon enough the police would come looking for me. And what then? Would you be there to show me the way? What will I do then? Ah, man. Ooh. That was very interesting. That was very interesting. I thought... I had a theory bubbling in my head, and I thought that I had the story figured out, but the moment I hit no, it changed everything, and that is really interesting. The fact that that yes or no scenario could change the whole perspective of what you think the game is and the actual game itself. Home is dedicated to my wife Nancy. Watch your back. Whoa, Benjamin! Holy hell, dude! Watch your back? My guy's crazy. Are you? Bravo. I really like this. The concept of this game is really, really intriguing. You see, I thought the first theory that I had was that Norman and Rachel obviously had a thing, and then you went crazy and then started killing people. But then when you said no, in my head, as I sort of began to unravel a different theory on what I thought the game was, I'm thinking maybe I had lost my mind and I became a killer, and maybe Rachel was just some sort of, I don't know, something in my head that would comfort me and keep me grounded. But I'm guessing that maybe because it mentioned that there was 2 people on the VHS tape, maybe that was myself, my character, and Norman, and we were both an alliance, and we both went on a killing spree. We were both crazy, and we both drank because there was booze in places where Norman would be, in the factory, and in my locker. Was there booze in his locker too? I can't remember, but we both had consumed alcohol, I think, by the looks of it. And I'm guessing that might be our way of dealing with it. But then at some point I must have snapped and imagined that he was with this Rachel and I must have killed him. Or was Rachel a real person? Because that wasn't 100% clear. And if I'd have selected yes, would Rachel be there? That's very interesting. I could have just changed the entire game by selecting no. But I can tell you one thing, I'm definitely going to be playing this again. I'm 100% going to be playing this again. And I'm going to see what happens if I select yes. I'm going to try and explore how many different versions of this game's ending I can get. Because that is just, oh man. Really good game. Really good game. It was scary in the sense, I mean, the only jump scares I got were noises and really loud ones of that as well. Which does work with horror games, but I don't know. Now that I see what kind of game this is, I kind of know that it's not that kind of game where you're going to get monsters and chased and stuff. It's just going to be the thought of receiving or anticipating these jump scares is what is really scary about this game. And just the game itself is just, the whole concept is just terrifying, you know? You question everything, and that's really cool. I really enjoyed this. Yeah, bravo, Mr. Benjamin Rivers. Bravo. This was really cool. I enjoyed this a lot. I will be playing this. I'm probably going to play this in like a week's time. I want to give myself like enough time to sort of, maybe not forget, but like enough time that when I play this again in a week, I'm going to be like, I kind of remember little bits of this game, and it's going to be almost a fresh experience. But I'm going to leave this for now, and I'm going to play this very soon, and I'm going to hopefully have a different scenario. I think the next scenario I'm going to have is what I predicted when I first got near the end of this game, before I clicked no. But yeah, so this has been Home. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed this so much. If you did, why not hit the like button, share, and of course subscribe if you are brand new. Let me know what you thought about this game in the comment section down below, and if you've played this game to death and you have different scenarios, also let me know. Thanks again so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next horror game. See you soon! Helen's going to complain, given that she's, you know, dead, and has been for 7 years. But that's just me being insensitive, so let's just carry on. Oh, hello. What the fuck is March 4?